So the movie begins, right? So all these beautiful African animals are waking up and traveling from far and wide across the plains. We talk animals like this one and that one and the mighty Springboks. They're all going to Pride Rock. You know why? They're going to see Simba. Yes, they're going to see their future king. So Daddy, the animals went to Africa's first gender reveal party. Behold, my son's comedic humor. So Rafiki comes through, puts some sunblock on Simba and walks to the end. He walks, and right when he's standing on the precipice of Pride Rock, he hoists Simba into the air. And all of the animals are like, yay! All hail the new king! All hail the new king! All hail the new king! Daddy, you know what they were singing? Oh, I just can't wait to be eaten by you! Boy, I see my humor's hereditary. So Zazu visits Scar, Mufasa's younger brother. But Daddy, don't only older lions have dark manes? Doesn't that mean Scar is the older brother and that he should be king? Did they skip Scar because he's bland? Yes, he is so boring, so bland. Mufasa has gravitas. So Zazu's like, ooh, you in trouble? Mufasa's mad at you. And Scar eats Zazu. No, Daddy. Mufasa comes in and says, drop him. Blech. Mufasa confronts Scar about missing Simba's coronation, and Scar's like, forgive me, sire, for missing that little hairball's gender reveal. It's like your 15th one this year. And Mufasa says, that hairball is my son and your future king. Daddy, that's what you said to my teacher.
Wow, your son has so much hair.
That hairball is my son and your future president. So one morning, Mufasa's fast asleep with his wife and 19 concubines when Simba wakes him up the way you wake me up on a Saturday morning, because I'll never understand how you wake up at 7:30 on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but come Saturday and Sunday. Daddy, wake up. Daddy, wake up. So Mufasa shows Simba the whole kingdom and he says, Simba, everything the light touches is our kingdom. One day, this will be yours. So Daddy, the animals are not allowed to choose a leader. Are you asking about democracy in Africa, my boy? We don't do that over here. Why would a lion want to give up its power? So Simba asks, what about the dark place, Daddy? Mufasa says, that's beyond our borders. That's the ghetto. You must never go there. Daddy, there's no food or water or anything there. Is that why Mufasa keeps all the black animals there? That's wrong, Daddy. I hope Simba will be a better king. Oh boy. Zero, you and your young cub, get out. Simba, you have banished us to this place where there is no food, no water, nothing. Well, if you worked hard enough and stopped being lazy, then maybe you wouldn't be so poor. But Simba, you didn't work for any of this. You became king just by being born. Silence! So they go for a walk and Mufasa explains the circle of life. What's that, Daddy? The circle of life works like this. The lions eat the gazelles, and then when the lions die, they turn into grass, and the gazelle eat the grass. That, my boy, is the circle of life. Oh. Okay. So Zazu shows up with the morning snitch report, and Mufasa takes this as an opportunity to teach Simba how to deal with snitches. He tells Zazu to face the execution position and Rawr! Simba attacks Zazu! Yes! Zazu gets attacked by a lion for the second time. So one of Zazu's informants pops out of nowhere and he's like, Zazu, news from the underground. The black animals have broken into the Pride Lands and they're stealing food. And Mufasa runs off because he's mad. But Daddy, Mufasa says we must respect the delicate balance of life. Doesn't that mean that hyenas must hunt? So later on, Simba visits Scar and he's like, hey Scar, guess what? I'm gonna be king. What will that make you? A monkey's uncle. Yes. So Simba laughs and he's like, you're so weird, Scar. And Scar says, you have no idea. Daddy, is Scar gay? So Scar's like, so your father showed you the whole kingdom. He didn't take you to the hood, did he? And Simba's like, it's too dangerous. And Scar replies, and he's absolutely right. It's far, far too dangerous. Only the bravest go there. And then Simba says, I want to go. I'm brave. Scar's like, just because you like hip-hop doesn't mean you have to go where it's made, Simba. Don't go there because the trippy baby lives at number 532 Inglewood Avenue. Oops. Oh dear, I've said too much. Simba, promise me you won't take the 430 bus that goes right past little Trippy's house in the hood. So Simba runs to go fetch Nala, but she's in the middle of a bath and Simba's mom tries to give him a bath as well. Like when mummy drops me off at school and she licks her finger and wipes my face. But Simba's mom sends Snitchy the bird with them. Snitchy tells him that one day they're gonna get married and they're both like, "Blech, I'm never gonna get married." So then Simba starts to sing the death song. Daddy, what's the death song? Just can't So Simba and Nala managed to escape from Snitchy the bird. But Daddy, doesn't it seem like a silly plan because all that Zazu needs to do is fly high up and he'll see them? This boy. Anyway, so Simba and Nala play fight and they accidentally end up in the herd. So Simba runs off to explore. Wrong! As Zazu blocks him and tells him that they're in serious danger. And then Simba was like, I laugh in the face of danger. Hyenas come out, "What you doing here, fool?" And brave Simba hides behind Nala while Zazu protects them from the scary hyenas. Wait, you must be Mufasa's little snitch. They try to run off, but the hyenas give chase. Zazu's caught and they shove him in a pot of boiling whatever and hyenas laugh and laugh. Why don't you take on someone your own size? Growl, the hyenas attack. Simba leaves Nala for dead. Simba, brother, help me! Simba swipes a hyena and they run into a cave where they find themselves trapped. Oh no! Rawr, rawr, rawr. The hyenas laugh at him. Oh, wait, that's it. Do it again. Mufasa comes through, kicking hyena ass left, right, center, and most important, taking names, and he's like, "If you ever come near my son again." Daddy, that's what you said to the doctor last week. Okay, boy, this won't hurt. If you ever come near my son again, how dare he? Anyway, the hyenas run away. You deliberately disobeyed me. Mufasa yells at Simba and Nala's like, pathetic. I thought you were brave. And let that be a lesson to you, boy. Women only love the bravest men. But Daddy, what if Nala said that because she was really impressed that Simba came back to save her and Zazu? Yeah. So on the walk home, Mufasa tells Zazu to take Nala home because he has to teach Simba a lesson. And Zazu's like, Simba, good luck. This is Africa. You deliberately disobeyed me, Mufasa says. But I want to be brave just like you. You're never scared. Mufasa says, I was afraid I might lose you. And now that I'm a dad, it's my biggest fear too. Oh, I love you, Daddy. I'll make sure nothing happens to you. Nothing will happen to you because no one messes with your daddy. So they're frolicking in the fields and Mufasa tells Simba about the great kings of the past in the stars. And they will always be there to guide Simba. So we go back to the hood where Bone Thugs and Scar hatched a plan to kill Mufasa because the hyenas are starving. Is it because Mufasa kicked them out, Daddy? Interrupt us! So Scar throws them a thick thigh to save their lives and thus begins the greatest villain song of all time. Bone Thugs and Scarmony. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Be prepared. Get up, get up, get up. So what must they be prepared for, Daddy? For the death of the king. Just what Simba wanted. Then Daddy, who will be the king?
I will be king.
If you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true.
Puffs of green smoke are coming from the ground. Scar is sexy. Scar commands the fire lava with his voice. He's jumping from rock to rock while hyena butts are in our faces. He's talking about meticulous planning. Something learning. And see him for the wonder he is. So the next day, Scar and Simba are hanging out in the gorge, and Scar tells Simba, I have a surprise for you. Simba's impatient. He wants to know what it is right now. But Scar tells him to wait and not get in trouble like he did with the hyenas. Daddy, how does Scar know? Was he there the whole time?
Come near my son again.
So Scar tells Simba to work on his pathetic little roar and he leaves and he puts his plan into action. So now we catch up with the hyenas as they get ready. Daddy, wait a minute. You said Mufasa banned the hyenas because they were over hunting. But look, there are millions of animals. Scar gives the hyenas a signal. Growl! They attack the herd. Oh no! The herd stampedes down the gorge. Mufasa! Stampede by the gorge. Simba's down there. While Simba's running for his life, Mufasa runs down to the gorge. Simba's trapped in the stampede, but Mufasa leaps into action to try and save Simba. Zazu panic tackles Scar. Mufasa runs against the stampede. Ooh, he gets knocked out. A wildebeest crashes through the tree. Simba goes flying, but Mufasa catches him and puts him safely on a ledge, but gets taken away by the stampede. Dad! The stampede rolls by. Simba looks out. No sign of Mufasa anyway. Roar! He lands as he begins climbing up the near vertical cliff. That's impossible, Daddy. Nothing's impossible for Mufasa. So Mufasa climbs to the top of the cliff. Scar, brother, help me! Scar grabs Mufasa. Long live the king. Scar throws Mufasa off the cliff. The stampede passes by. Simba's looking everywhere for his daddy. Daddy, daddy, where are you? Where are you? Mufasa lays there, dead. No, daddy, wake up, wake up, wake up. We have to go home. Simba, confused and devastated, cuddles under his father's arm and, Daddy, are you crying? No, that's just eye water. So Scar comes through and he's like, Simba, murderer, run away and never return. Simba runs, kill him. The hyenas run after Simba. Growl! Simba escapes their clutches and jumps down a steep mountainside. The hyenas jump after him. Simba falls into the thorns and the hyenas are like, nope! Tigers! If you come back, we're gonna kill you! Back at Pride Rock, Scar holds a memorial for Mufasa and Simba as he introduces the ladies of Pride Rock to a new era, where lion and hyena come together in a great and glorious future. Yet he was Scar sharing the wealth of the Pride lands with everyone. Well, technically, yes. Daddy, who exactly is the good king in the story? So the next day, Simba's nearly eaten by vultures, but he's saved by a meerkat named Timon and a warthog named Pumbaa, who tried to cheer him up by singing Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Daddy, what happened when Pumbaa was a young warthog? When he was a young warthog! Daddy, was he ashamed? He was ashamed. Did he change his name? Short of changing his name! Did he feel downhearted? And he got downhearted! So after welcoming Simba to their beautiful home, Simba tells them he's hungry. They introduce him to the world of eating bugs, green bugs, blue bugs, big bugs, slimy bugs. Daddy, Simba asked if they have zebra or antelope. Did Simba eat the animals that came to celebrate his birth? Good question. So they start walking across this extremely long log. It's so long that Simba is a grown-up lion by the time they get to the end of the log. Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata. So back at Pride Rock, the British are hanging out. Zazu is in the chokey because no one trusts snitches. When he accidentally says Mufasa and Scar yells, never mention that name again. I am the captain now. Daddy, is that because Scar was jealous of the hyenas earlier? Yes, Mufasa had gravitas. Anyway, so the hyenas come in and tell Scar that ever since they voted for him, he hasn't delivered on any of his promises. There's no food, no water, no rain, no sun, no clouds, nothing. And Scar's like, this is a woman problem, and he chases them out. So Simba, Timon and Pumbaa are busy getting stoned while staring at the sky, asking questions like, ever wonder what those sparkly dots are up there? Timon says, the fireflies stuck on that big blue black thing. And Pumbaa's like, damn, I thought they were big balls of gas burning billions of miles away. Oh no! They ask Simba what he thinks, and he tells them they are great kings of the past in the sky watching over them. And Timon and Pumbaa are like, Simba leaves them and collapses, and that wind carries his essence, which Rafiki catches. Sniff, sniff, lie. And he does a jungle DNA test to check who it is. So Timon and Pumbaa are walking through the jungle. Pumbaa wanders off because he's hunting a bar, but the hunter becomes the hunted as he gets viciously attacked by a big scary lion. And this is not some Disney vegetarian lion. Oh, no. This is the real deal, big teeth, dagger-clawed, pig-eating, meat-loving lion. So Pumbaa's running for his life when he gets trapped under a log and he screams, she's gonna eat my thunder thighs! Timon tries to push Pumbaa, but it's too late. Nala leaps. Roar! Simba comes to the rescue. They fight, tearing each other limb from limb. They roll and Nala lands on top. The perfect position. But surprise, surprise, they know each other. Who are you? It's me, Symbolism. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! And Simba says, hey Pumbaa, come meet the lady that almost ate you. Nala's so excited. She even reminds Simba that he's the rightful king. Why? Daddy? Because he was born. Yes. And Simba says, I don't want to be king. And Timon's like, let me get this straight. Your dad is the CEO of Apple and you don't want to take over? And Simba's like, I don't want that kind of responsibility. Hakuna Matata. So Simba and Nala go off to talk alone, and you know what that leads to? What, Daddy? They felt the love tonight. So they can't believe they're together again. They go running around, rolling down the hills where Simba, a focused gent, finally pins Nala and she gives Simba the look. What look, Daddy?
You know.
So post-lion fornication, Nala does that thing that the other gender does so well. What's that, Daddy? They start asking way too many questions. Simba, why didn't you come back? We need you. What does this make us? Blah, 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 blah. Simba's like, give me a break, woman. I need my nap after that. But Nala won't let up and they get into a huge fight. You see, my son, we grown-ups call this post-nut clarity. Daddy, what's post-nut clarity? After you eat peanuts, they help you see better. Anyway, Nala's words sting as Simba runs off and he's like, it's my fault. And he gets irritated by this annoying monkey. Speaking of which, can I tell you a secret, my boy? Something I've never told anyone before. What's that, Daddy? Shh, come here. And Simba asks him what it means, and Rafiki tells him, it means you are a baboon. Daddy, that's what Scar said. Astute observation, my boy. So Rafiki tells Simba, I know who you are. You're Mufasa's boy. Peace, nigga. Rafiki leads Simba on a wild chase through a spooky jungle. Stop! Shh, look how. Simba looks into the water, and what does he see? Skater boy rocking the BAM TV.
That joke again, Daddy.
So what did Simba see? He saw his mad dad looking at him. Simba looks up. Simba, you've deliberately disobeyed me. Go back home. But I can't go back. Remember who you are. You are my son. That's all you need to succeed. Remember. And then Rafiki hits Simba on the head. Yes! And Simba runs back home. The next morning, Nala gently wakes Timon and Pumbaa up to find out where Simba went, but Rafiki tells them that Simba has returned. Timon asks, who's the monkey? Nala tells them Simba's gone back to face his uncle, and Timon's like, the monkey's his uncle, Daddy. That's what Scar and Rafiki said. Exactly. So Simba's running through the desert heat, filled with motivation and determination to take back what belongs to him. But as Simba arrives, everything's been destroyed. There's no food, water, no vegetation, nothing. Just the way Mother Nature intended. Boy, this is Scar's fault. But Daddy, how do hyenas and lions start fires? Clearly you haven't watched Lion King 2 yet. So while Simba's in complete disbelief, Nala, Timon and Pumbaa arrive. Thus, Simba's Avengers assemble to take down Scar. Awesome. Timon and Pumbaa create a distraction for Simba and Nala to sneak in. Sarabi! Where is my food, woman? And Sarabi tells him, the herds have moved on, Scar. You see, Daddy, it wasn't Scar's fault. Pah! Scar backhands Sarabi. Roar! Mufasa! No! Simba runs down to his mother. Daddy, Scar was really scarred by the hyena's fear of Mufasa. Every time somebody says his name, he goes crazy. But now Scar's mad at the hyenas for not killing Simba. Daddy, Scar should have been there to make sure that the hyenas finish the job. Exactly, my boy. So Simba confronts Scar and tells him to return the kingdom and orders him to step down as king. But the problem is, the hyenas prefer Scar more as king because he allowed them to eat. I guess so. Anyway, Scar plays his final card by exposing Simba's darkest secrets. Who was responsible for Mufasa's death? And Simba says, it was me. And Simba's mommy says, it's not true. Tell me it's not true. He admits it. Murderer, it's your fault. It's your fault. Do you deny it? Then you're guilty. Scar interrogates Simba and pushes him over Pride Rock, and lightning strikes, causing a huge fire. Daddy, you see, I told you the Pride Lands weren't destroyed by Scar and the hyenas. They were destroyed by Mother Nature. My boy is a genius. Anyway, while Simba's hanging over the ledge, Scar confesses, I killed Mufasa. Murderer! And Scar's like, Simba, I was just playing. You know how we joke. You know how we be playing. Simba strangles Scar and forces the confession out of him. I killed Mufasa. And so begins the biggest lion and hyena fight ever. Timon and Pumbaa are knocking hyenas out. Simba's getting mauled by hyenas, but the Tam Panther is saved by Uncle Rafiki with his killer kung fu kick, kicking the crap out of crusty hyenas. You die! Hyenas are falling to their deaths into the fire, and Timon gets chased into the choky with Zazu, but they get saved by Pumbaa. Daddy, are you talking to me? Yes, I am, my boy. Are you talking to me? Who else do you think I'm talking to? They call me Mr. Pig. Ah! Simba sees Scar running away and he chases after him. Murderer. But Simba, I am family. It's all the hyenas' fault. And the hyenas are like, okay, we're gonna get you. Simba tells Scar, run away and never return. Wow, Daddy, Simba is so trusting. Yes. But without warning, he throws some ash in Simba's face and attacks. And thus begins the greatest fight in movie history.
Let's get ready to
What did Scar expect, Daddy? So Scar falls all the way to the ground where the hyenas eat him up. Wow. But Daddy, that's not very smart. Because if the hyenas kill Scar, doesn't that mean that they are fighting for Simba, who will banish them back to that horrible place? So after the fight, it finally rains and Simba roars and he's finally the king of Pride Rock. Daddy, did it rain because Simba was the king, or was it because it was the end of the drought? I'm never watching Lion King with you again. Daddy, I love you.